Hello everybody, it's Digitary Time here, and today I'm going to give you my 2 month experience on the Zero Water and how I've been getting on with it, etc. Right, there is some problems with it which I will come into and tell you my solution, but let's go through the goods first. It's really good, I like it. It's a real big lifesaver for those days. Yeah, you know, you need fresh drinking water, and it's very good. One complaint, or many other complaints, is it does not get rid of bacteria as much or at all. So that's one disappointment. But considering the price, I didn't expect much out of it, to be honest, apart from clean out the water. Anyway, I got the tank version, as you can tell from the last video. It doesn't have the default filter. A couple of filters later, it's got a different filter in. Now, the filters it uses is those things up there next to the sugar. So yeah, if I wasn't so proud of this thing, I wouldn't have bought the filters, would I? So I am very proud of it. It has a few problems. So let's go into the problems. First of all, this button pressing malarkey to get water out is a bit shit. If you have a problem like I do with my films, where I have like amazing amount of stress and I bite my fucking skin off, which is not a nice fucking thing, it's really painful. Pressing buttons and washing your hands is not 100% amazing at times. Another problem is mostly the filter. So yeah, basically this is how it works. You put water in here, obviously, and it filters through and blah 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 blah. The problem with the filters, as I can see it, is there's an air bubble problem. I don't know if it's because my regional water is a bit more softer or whatever, but when you put water in, it bubbles up on a few goes when you first get the filter. So the workaround I noticed was you have to pour on the filter and it actually unbubbles it. And they say don't pour directly onto it, but I do, because otherwise it will bubble up on its own. But apart from that, a good little unit all round. I think overall, I'm very impressed with it. I mean, it does its job. We fill it up with water every so often, fill up like things like kettles, do cooking with it. We use it for the coffee machine. It's got that water in right now. So yeah, pretty damn impressed. I'm sorry if the camera is going out of focus or doing weird things. It's just that I'm getting used to this phone camera here, and yeah, it's impressive. It's a good phone. It's a good camera, but it's got the anti shit on where it stops you shaking so much or something. I don't know. It's basically a bit of a downgrade compared to my camcorder, but it is a camera on the phone, so you can't expect amazing quality out of it all the time. Anyway, I like this phone anyway. But yeah, good little product, in my opinion. Filters are not as cheap, but it's filtering out some of the nasties like, you know, chloride and fluoride and all that shit. And if it actually, you know, had the cleaning properties of the Epic water, where, you know, it actually cleans out bacteria, that would be amazing, but unfortunately it doesn't. And yeah, it's so good. I've got a travel version. Let me show you that. So here it is. This is the Zero Water bottle. It has the same filter thing in it, but smaller. And, you know, it's good for travel. And if you brush your teeth like I do, like everyone else should do, use the main unit at home. And sometimes on the road you just don't want to use their water because, well, obviously it's got fluoride and shit in it, so you go for this option. And it is a good option, because if it does the same as the real filter, get in, you know what I mean? It's very simple. It has a straw, but I took the straw out. It has a filter in the top here, and you know, you take the cap off obviously, and then you screw it onto the bottom just like the other filter, and then put water through it, and it actually does filter. So yeah, in my eye, Zero Water makes some good products, and if it actually did the cleaning properties of the Epic Water, that'd be even more better, because you know that's one somewhat good thing about Epic Water, and that is it does clean out the contaminants. But oh well, you can't have everything, and Zero Water is a very good little unit. You just pour your water in and not worry about it too much. And after the air bubble's gone, it's actually a pretty good unit. So I do applaud it. Although, you know, the problems. This spout thing is a bit, I don't know, a bit cheap, if you ask me. I mean, Brita has a little handle thing, and that works out better than pressing this button. And when the pressure gets down, you've got to like tip the bottle, or sorry, the tank more towards you to get all the dribbles of water out. And yeah, there's a few issues with it, you know, like the Brita way, you have to like tip it and all that sort of stuff. But you know what? It's a good unit all around. It does its job. And yeah, for the money, you do get quite a good bit of quality. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Got one of these? Let me know below. Cheers.